We have some major breaking news. A billionaire donor working with Donald Trump just petitioned the Supreme Court to gut freedoms of speech in favor of Donald Trump. That's right, the next phase of Project 2025 is coming, and it involves silencing anyone who dares speak out against Trump. Everyone needs to keep watching to prepare for this coming legal challenge, and if you'd like to keep up to date on important changes in our country like this, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Steve Wynn, a billionaire real estate developer, has donated millions to getting Trump elected. And Wynn has just sent a petition to the Supreme Court to overturn a case called New York Times v. Sullivan. This case from 1964 gives freedom of speech protections to non-individuals spreading information about public figures. And what that means is that basically news organizations, magazines, and others can publish stories about politicians without being sued for defamation. If a politician wants to sue someone for talking about them, they have to prove that what they said was completely false and also that it was done with malice. And what this means on a larger scale is that politicians cannot sue people into not talking about them. That is, at least, until now. If the Supreme Court changes their ruling on this decades-old case, Donald Trump can sue any news organizations for talking about him, literally whenever he wants. Currently, as a politician, if he tries to bring a case for defamation, a judge has to throw out the case if he can't prove malice and falsehood. But if this law changes, even if Trump loses every single defamation case that he brings to court, he could sue someone over and over and over again, costing them millions of dollars in legal fees until a news organization either runs out of money, or if they're a larger company like CNN, they may just give up on trying to report on Donald Trump. This decision, if changed by the MAGA Supreme Court, is incredibly far-reaching. If Trump has the right to claim anything about him as defamation, Trump could theoretically sue anyone who spreads news stories about him. And yes, that means he could even sue this very channel for referencing news stories and clips that were about him, even if they are completely true, which they are. Trump has already been testing the limits of defamation lawsuits over the past few months, as he levies attacks at anyone who reported on him during the election. Legal protections like those in the case New York Times v. Sullivan were designed to prevent politicians with deep pockets or rich friends from using lawsuits to bully people into submission. It's specifically to stop them from attacking free speech by making people scared to report about you. This gives America a safe and free press and helps keep the government accountable to the people. And I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, from the New York Times to small channels like ours, Americans deserve the right to a free press.